Hey guys, football is back and I'm super duper excited about it. We had to, unfortunately deal with the international week. It's my least favorite week. I don't look forward to it. I'm not interested in national football competitions because they are so unpredictable. Players oftentimes aren't so motivated. They're trying to play to preserve their legs so they don't get injured for their club for their different clubs. And you don't want that. When you are betting on a game, you need full concentration. You need players that are full into the match to deliver the desired result. And more often than not, we fell victim to match fixing, where we had to play these smaller leagues, like what happened yesterday. 70% of the matches played yesterday were match fixed, unfortunately. So we fell victim to some of them. So, but the good thing with football returning properly and not having to deal with international football anymore is that we'll now be playing teams from leagues that we actually are familiar with. Teams that have something to play for. Not these some of these leagues where there's a whole lot of match fixing, where they are using football as a means for survival. So last time out we won our 4.5 odds, so we've put together another 5 odds for you guys. I think it was last week, either Friday or Saturday, we won our 4.5 odds. So we've put together some decent games again for the 5 odds. And as always, you can do your due diligence. If you want to stake as it is, stake with an amount that you are comfortable with. And without wasting time, let's get straight into it. The very first game is from the Netherlands, Eredivisie, right? And we need to take a look at the away team, Willem 2. Now, when you look at them away from home, they've won everything and lost just one game. So they lost just once in 5 matches away from home. I think that's a very impressive record. The home team, on the other hand, have also been pretty solid. 2 losses and 3 wins. So what we are betting on Willem 2, which is the number 1 team on the league. We are basically saying that there will be a draw no bet. That is, we are expecting the away team to win or draw in 90 minutes. So the best option for this is a draw no bet, because we actually expect them to beat the home team. They've been in very good form, as you can see. And look at even their standings on the table. When you look at their standings, you see that they are position 1, you see. And the gap between them and the second team isn't much. So I don't think this is a game they want to joke with. No. They want to pick maximum points. So we are expecting them to win, but for purposes of this prediction, it is safe to play a draw no bet in 90 minutes, and the odd is 1.48. We can also check their head-to-head. Their head-to-head shows that this is a fixture that has, especially in recent times, that Willem has enjoyed some bit of success. Last time out, they played a 0-0 draw. And in recent times, Willem has become very, very strong. But previously, 2010, 2013, 2012, they weren't really that strong. That was why they lost to the home team previously. But in this very moment, based on current form, their position on the table, this is not a match that the away team will lose. Okay, everything put together, it's a game that they should win or draw in 90 minutes. So it's for this reason that we are giving the away team, which has been in very good form, as you can see here, a draw no bet in 90 minutes. The next game we have for you guys is from the Switzerland Challenge League, and it's Stade Lyonnais versus Thun. Now let's look at Thun away from home. 5 matches, 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. They've equally been very, very impressive. Very, very impressive away from home. The home team, 2 losses, 2 wins, and 1 draw. Now you check their head-to-head, you see that this is a fixture that the away team has completely dominated. They've won every one of the last 5 times that they met the home team. So it's for this reason that we are saying that the away team, which is Thun, We are double chancing them to win or draw in 90 minutes. And the odd for that is 1.29. And we should also look at their standings to better understand what this game would mean for them. So you see that Turn, right? You see that Turn is position 2. They have something they are playing for. This is very important. Very important. We go for teams that have something they are playing for. So they are position 2. They want to win the league. So it's not a game that they will joke with in 90 minutes. So the worst that can happen is they'll just pick a draw, add one more point to their points, and then go home. The away team is position 6, and you can literally see the gulf in difference in terms of the number of points that they have there. But Turn will want to catch up with the number 1 team by picking maximum points. So again, the odd for Turn FC to win or draw in 90 minutes is 1.29. The next game we have for you guys is from the German Bundesliga. It's Cologne versus Bayern Munich. To understand our prediction, we need to look at Bayern away from home. Bayern Munich, 5 matches away from home, and these guys have averaged a minimum of 2.5 goals. Bayern Munich has scored a minimum of at least 2 goals in their last 5 matches away from home. So our prediction for this game is simple. What we are saying for this game is we are giving Bayern Munich over 1.5 goals. So Bayern Munich, we expect Bayern Munich to score over 1.5 goals in this game. Okay? And the statistics proves it. So when you look at how they've played, scoring so many goals, a minimum of 2 in their last 5 matches, for Bayern Munich to score at least 2 in this game with Harry Kane and all their powerhouses, this should be very possible against a Cologne, against a home team that has been in very, very disappointing form, right? Because Cologne has had a very difficult movement in their last couple of games. They've lost 3 times and they've conceded all true. They've conceded a minimum of 2 goals in the last 3 matches that they lost. So it shouldn't be difficult for Cologne to concede a few more against Bayern Munich. And the head-to-head shows that it's a fixture that Bayern Munich has completely dominated, beating them a couple of times and scoring a minimum of 2 goals in each of these meetings. The next one we have for you guys is from the France League 1. It's PSG versus Monaco. So you look at PSG at home, 5 matches, played 5 wins. Isn't that impressive? They've won every one of their last 5 home games. Monaco away from home, 5 matches, 3 draws, 1 loss and 1 win. Monaco hasn't been so impressive away from home, but they're still a quality side. But against the PSG team, under a new manager that wants to win this league, you can 100% expect now PSG will win or draw this game in 90 minutes. So our prediction is basically a draw no bet for PSG. We expect them to win, but at least we give them the benefit of the doubt. A draw no bet, which is 1.20 in 90 minutes. The head-to-head shows that it's a fixture that PSG has lost just once to this Monaco side. They lost just once. All other times at home, PSG has either beaten them or drawn them. The next game we have for you guys is from the Italy Serie B. It's Sampdoria versus Spezia. Sampdoria, 5 matches at home, 2 wins and 3 losses. Spezia, 2 wins away from home, 2 draws away from home, 2 losses and just 1 win. So even though Sampdoria has been in slightly disappointing form, Spezia hasn't been any better. And it's for this reason that we are giving Sampdoria a 2 goals handicap. So we are saying that even if Sampdoria should lose, they shouldn't lose by more than 2 goals, right? And then when you look at the losses Sampdoria incurred, you realize that Sampdoria, the goal difference was always 1. They didn't lose by more than 2 goals. So which means even if they should lose, they're not going to lose by more than 2 goals. But again, it's a game that we expect them to win. The head-to-head shows that Sampdoria has been in very good form against this team. They have never lost the last 3 times that they have met. So the odd for Sampdoria at home to have a 2 goals handicap is 1.08. The final game we have for you guys is from the France National. It's Dijon versus Red Star. So you look at Red Star away from home. 5 matches, 2 wins, 2 draws, and 1 loss. Red Star has been in very, very fantastic form. They've delivered for us a couple of times, and they've been very, very solid. Dijon at home, 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. You check their head-to-head, and it's been a couple of draws the last few times that they. But so Red Star has been very solid. Red Star has been very, very solid for us, and they've delivered a couple of times, and they've only lost once away from home. And we'll go back to that game that they lost. So when you look at their standings, Red Star is number 1. Right? They're not going to take anything for granted. They want to pick maximum points, so the second and third place teams don't come from them. So going back to the game that Red Star lost, you realize that Red Star lost in a cup competition, and it's understandable. So, but for their league matches, Red Star has tried to be very consistent by not losing even away from home. So it's for this reason that we are giving again a draw no bet to Red Star, or a double chance if you like that to Red Star, and the odd is 1.75. So one thing we've done is we've focused on teams with pedigree. We are focusing on teams with pedigree for all these predictions. Teams that have something they are fighting for. Teams in form. And teams at the top of the tables. And of course, you have your Sportybet booking code and your 1xBet booking code. So thank you very much, guys, and see you guys soon.